Hey, this is Rajat with Ask Steve, and I want to show you how to customize the qualify a candidate and qualify a sales lead tools to reflect your qualification criteria. So I'm going to open up the Ask Steve side panel, go to Tools, click on Add Tools. This takes me to the tool library. Just search for qualify, and I'm going to use qualify a candidate, but everything I'm doing will also apply to qualify a sales lead. So I'm going to hit the install button. And the nice thing here is that, like, let's say I make a bunch of changes I don't want, I'll just come back and reinstall it, and it will wipe out my first version. And okay, I'm done here. And let me pull up that tool here in my tool library, qualify a candidate, and then we can take a look and see what it actually does. This is the LinkedIn profile of a candidate that you're considering for a role. And then this double brackets indicates grab either the current text selection on the page if there is one, or the whole page if there isn't. You're a superstar recruiter, and this is the open job rec that you're trying to fill. And then here's the job rec. And now you can do two things. One is you can leave this as is. The double curly braces means it's going to ask me for that, and I can type it in or paste it in. So in this case, you can see exactly what's happening, and I can add others. These are called user variables or user input variables. And I can say like your name. And then if I run it now, you'll see it's asking me for my name. So that's how you can get data from the user to use as part of your tool. And in this case, it's going to ask me to paste in the job rec, or what I could do is, let's say I've got a job rec here. Let me copy this whole page. I could just, if I'm going to be working on this one job rec over and over again, I want to create a custom tool for it. I can just paste, I can just paste the whole thing in here. Let me copy that. I forgot to copy. Okay. And now paste, there we go. And paste in that job rec there. And now it's all just like right in the tool itself. Or like I showed before, you can just paste it in at runtime. And then you're trying to evaluate whether this candidate is a good fit for the job and give them a score on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being ideal, 1 being someone you shouldn't spend any time on. You can adjust this. Let's say you just want like, a pass fail, you want, red, green, yellow, whatever. I put in 1 to 10. This is all placeholder content. You should make this work however you want it. And you should make these criteria work however you want. And one of the nice things you can do is, let's say you've been working on your prompt and you refine it, and then you're like, okay, I want to kind of save this as a checkpoint. Hit this button right here. This will make you a copy of the tool. And then you can continue working on the copy, but know that you always have the other one as a backup. Okay, and so then if you look at the rest of this tool, this is what you should include in your summary. Are they an exceptional match? Are they a really bad match? Put a question mark if you don't know. And then here's the format that I want the response. Now, again, this is all just English. You change this and pretend you're giving instructions to someone that you want that doesn't know what's going on. Get very detailed instructions to how to qualify this person. And now the nice thing you can do with Ask Steve is you can just iterate on this really quickly. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to paste in that job rec I just had, and it's going to compare me against this, and it's going to say, okay, I'm rating an 8. I can read the description. I can see how good it is, but this is, as you'll notice, very generic, right? Just like, are they good? Are they bad? You may have specific things for the category of role you're trying to fill. Put those things in here. And I think the way I would do this is I would just iterate, like try something and run it and see, does the rating match what you would think the rating should be? And if it does, great. Go try a different profile and do that until you're comfortable that the tool is reflecting what you actually want to be using as qualification criteria. And if not, keep modifying the tool until it does reflect what you want. And so that's a really nice thing, is because the tool builder is right here next to the profile, I can just say, like, I can add a new thing here, and then I can just hit run. You don't even have to save it. You can actually run it. It will just run this version that's right here. You just run and then edit again and run, edit again and run. And so it makes it really fast and easy to iterate on your tools. And then once you have your qualification tool kind of locked in, that's great. What you should do, number one, is back it up. So go click on this gear icon, go to import, export, pick your customized qualification tool and export it. That way you always have a text file copy that you can re-import later, and then start using it. And now everything I just showed also applies to qualify a lead. So if you have any questions, please let us know in our user community. Thanks.